Hey guys, today we're going to be bringing y'all our latest war. It was against a OneHive feeder, OneHive Invicta. Take a look at our war log really quick. Sorry if it'll load. Um, there we go. So anyways, taking a look at our war log, we do have one little blip down here against Blue Star, but we've obviously been able to move past that since our first war. We've been pretty much undefeated except for that one against Blue Star. Taking a look at OneHive Invicta here, this is our latest war, like I said. It was a close war. They kept up throughout. Sorry, my Wi-Fi is being kind of slow here. They kept up throughout. Obviously, we were both 3-star clans here. If you're familiar with OneHive at all, I'll go through our bases. They did pretty good. They 3-starred some of our top guys, so they did really well. But we really put on our game face. We've improved a lot since we faced Blue Star and lost against them. But I'll go ahead and get to these attacks. We have 5 attacks for y'all today. Looking through, we struggled with the top bases. They struggled with our top bases. It was pretty even. Then you got down to the bottom, and we 3-starred most of them, and that was really where the war was mostly fought. But going back to the top here, so we'll go ahead and look. First one we're going to be looking at is Fakey, our number 5 taking on their number 4. If we can get this to load. Fakey's been doing really good here lately. He's really been a solid attacker throughout. But anyways, he's going to start out here with a giant and hog lure, just a little surgical lure. On this archer tower, he's going to get in after it goes to the archer tower, takes care of that. It's going to move on to the wizard tower, throw in one more extra hog, and then he's going to get the CC pull. The purpose of giants, and this is the exact same thing in a surgical lure, is just to tank so that the hogs can get in there and do work. A witch and a loon, that's pretty big lure, so I'm sorry, pretty big space, so it's an easy lure, I should say. He's going to bring it over here. He's going to start with a minion in a second on one of the top barracks to start his funnel. There's that. And then in another second, he's going to lay down a wizard on the elixir storage in the east, and that's going to help with his funnel on the east side. 2 golems, so he's going to have a shattered go-ho. He's got 17 hogs left, but he's got 3 kills. So his kill squad's moving in. He's still being patient with that king, letting the minion do work, was those air skellies are going to do work up there. Double wizard, like I mentioned, is getting that elixir storage taken care of, and the queen's going to move in and finish taking out trash as the king goes in. King was a little early. He was lucky those wizards took it out, or took the elixir collector out, so the king moved in. Jump spells, letting him into, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 compartments, and then the queen's going to hop out, and so he can get that. Still got both golems up, and so that's going to hop in and try to take care of any double bomb positions. As he lays in the hogs in a surgical manner, he's got 1 giant to take some point defense, while he's got a couple hogs on each. The reason he did this is because obviously there's a bunch of spaces in there, and he doesn't know where the double bombs are going to be. This is the first attack. As the hogs are moving in here in a second, they're going to trigger a giant bomb, as you see. There goes 1 set of doubles, and the hogs are going to move on. He's still got 5 more hogs left. He's going to save those here for a second. He's still dealing with quite a few double giant bomb positions, or potential positions. So he's going to wait, and he's going to save those 2 and 3 on those back-end archer towers as he drops. Second to last heal, he's got 2 Teslas on some hogs, so that heal's going to help out over there. And he's got all his hogs moving forward, and he's going to wait till this last clump of defenses gets triggered, or gets aggroed, and then he's going to drop that last heal. As that moves on, he's still got his queen, he's got a golem taken in the core for absolutely nothing, and he's got the pack of hogs, maybe 5 or 6 hogs left working on the mortar for cleanup. We'll go ahead and speed it up. He's got 3 goblins to lay down and help with cleanup, so no big deal. Anyways, that queen's going to trigger the last set of doubles, so you see where the 4 giant bombs were in the base, and we'll wrap it up. Next attack we have is Goku on number 7. If my Wi-Fi will quit acting up, there's the army composition. He's got 24 heroes, so that helps a lot. An army we've been working with here lately is a 3 golem go-ho. It's kind of a just blunt force attack. You come in like a go-wee-wee with 3 golems, and then the hogs are the back end. You see Goku's going to start off on this base. It's got some lava walls, but no issue for Goku. He's got those 30 heroes that he freshly gemmed up. So those heroes are going to help out. He's got some wall breakers going in. He's got his 2 golems going down on the cannon, and he's got 1 more golem going in there. So this is the first 3 golem go-ho that we're going to show here in this war. A lot of us actually use the 3 golem go-ho. The purpose is literally just like I said with the go-wee-wee side. You have your 2 witches, you have your heroes, the 3 golems, no lure. You put the jump spell down first, then the rage spell. You wait until the CC has gotten the golems have gotten the CC's attention, and then you send in the Barbarian King. And Goku very strategically allowed the Barbarian King to go on the side and not do anything whatsoever. So he's going to bash on a wall, but he's got a couple wall breakers to let him in, and then he's got the golems tanking in the core, and they're going to pop a couple double giant bombs. He's got 15 hogs and 2 heals. So the jump and the rage, the purpose of that is to help get into the CC and the Archer Queen and any double giant bombs, just like any good go-ho. And then the heals are going to let him let the back end hogs survive. Queen's doing something. The Barbarian King's beating on a wall. He's got an Asian wall of hogs here on the southeastern side. He's got a giant over there in the eastern side to do a little bit of tanking, and some hogs in the south are going to trigger a double set. So he's got one more set of doubles to contend with, and that's probably going to be up there in the north next to that Tesla or Wizard Tower. As the hogs move along, he's got one more heal spell left, and he's going to save that for the last clump of defenses. Queen's still up. Barbarian King is doing garbage duty out on the outside. He's probably got 8 or 9 hogs, but he's got a heal, so that'll be no problem at all. They're bashing on the the lava walls in the core, but he's still got 2 witches up and a lot of archers from the Queen's ability, so that'll help him out a lot. Go ahead and speed it up for cleanup here. The Barbarian King's going around the south, hogs are going around the north. They'll meet up in the middle and finish up. Nice attack, Goku. 30 heroes help, so I'm glad he gemmed those for us to help us out. Zoc on number 9 is going to be the next attack that we're going to look at. Very nice attack from him. He actually just had a baby, and so he was able to help us out in this war and get one of his attacks in, and it was a very good one. As soon as it loads, we'll be able to see it. Like I said, 2 3-star clans going up against each other, it was very entertaining. We enjoyed it a lot. A lot of spaces in this base on the southeast side, so he's going to have to deal with that. But another 3 golem Goho. He's got 2 golems going towards the archer tower. He's got 1 golem on a wall, tanking for that whiz to start the funnel. He's already got his witches down. Let me zoom in a little bit. He's already got his witches down, but he's saving his heroes like he should. He's got 3 wall breakers on either side to allow the golems in, and then he's got his witches in behind. Very nice funnel. He's being very, very patient. He's going to be patient with these heroes, waiting for the golems to get tanked by the CC. As the CC moves in on the golems, then he's going to deploy his Archer Queen and his Barbarian King here in a second. If you don't wait on the Barbarian King, the CC will take out the Barbarian King first. The Barbarian King is faster than the golems, and so it's going to move ahead, and the CC is going to hit him instead of the golems, and so the golems are a complete waste. As you see the golems moving ahead to take the CC, tank the double giant bombs, the Barbarian King is able to do what he's supposed to do, get in and kill the Queen. He's got a little bit of a mini Asian wall, just a 2-finger drop basically on the eastern side. That's going to move in. Very, very patient with his heals in this raid, which ended up helping him out a lot. There's 2 main clumps of defenses with what's left, and he's going to have a heal for each of those clumps. Both heroes at full health practically. He's got his witches. He's got his Archer Queen, which is about to go down, but he's got her ability, so that'll help out a little bit. First heal goes down, and that's really well placed. Like I said, very patient. Cleanup Wiz are just starting to go down here in a second, and the hogs will be able to move over to the western side and finish up over there. As you see, 1 more clump, so throw a heal on that, and no issue at all. Barbarian King's hitting on a wall. Cleanup Wiz are doing a little bit of work, and so not much of a cleanup squad here at all besides the Wiz and the hogs. Witches and Archer Queen are down. He's going to drop his last 2 barbs on that Archer Tower to help with cleanup in a second, and the hogs are going to finish up here on that cannon. He's probably got 6 or 7, so not too big of a deal, but he's got a couple storages to deal with, so we'll go ahead and speed it up. 30 seconds left, plenty of time. Next attack we're going to be looking at is my own attack on number 13, another 3 golem Goho, just brute force attack, let the hogs clean up the back end. 3 golems, 16 to 18 hogs is normally what we usually run with. Jump rage, 2 heals. Moving down to number 13. Once again, my Wi-Fi is acting up, I apologize. We had a lot of fun this war. I think trying out this new strategy. We've used it before in the past, or at least some of us had. Peter is the one that normally uses this strategy, and I think Hulk coined it a stoned Goho. His 3 golems is a stoned. But anyways, we all used this attack very successfully. As I deployed 3 wall breakers on either of those to let the golems in, I put 1 golem off to the side, and it got distracted by a Tesla. So it's basically a shattered Goho at this point because one of my golems did nothing but distract Tesla. Got both golems jump, then rage. So jump will aggro the troops and bring them in. Rage helps them get in. Queen's going down now. Wait a little bit for the king to go in because you want the golems to attract the fire of the CC, as I said. As they're coming down on the golems, now you're going to see the queen go down. Or the king go down, I should say. Queen's going to get in there and clean up the CC. Then she's going to hit on the town hall and do nothing. King's going to hop in there, kill the queen, kill the king, kill whatever ground troops are in the CC. 18 hogs, 2 heals. The go wee wee part of the attack, I guess you should say, should take about 60% of the base if you do it right, but obviously I wasted a golem on a Tesla, so that didn't really happen. But I got 1 set of double giant bombs now as a mini Asian wall comes in and a cleanup whiz to follow behind. Hogs are going to move on to the northwestern side of the base, and 1 heal on the northwestern clump of defenses, 1 heal on the northeastern clump of defenses, and that'll do very well. Barbarian King is about to go down here in the core. Archer Queen is about to head over to the east and help out there. Hogs are about to move over to the west to that air defense, work their way to the Expos. The Queen's hitting on that. These bases, as you see, are very unusual. They're meta bases, anti 3-star bases. And this attack strategy works very, very well against meta bases because just like a go wee wee should, it takes about half the base. It's a 2-star strategy. And so the purpose of a go wee wee is to take out, half the base. And then the problem with go wee wee is it always stalls, and so the hogs are there to clean it up. Sorry. And so the hogs clean up those last defenses, and they'll clean up Wiz. Go ahead and take out the rest, speed it up for cleanup. 4 storages left to deal with, but a very large pack of hogs left, so that'll be no issue at all. Last attack we're going to take a look at here is Gab on number 23. Really solid attack when you see it. Gab has a level 6 queen. He's a really fresh Town 09, and he was actually able to hit a base with a queen 3 times his size, and the king of the opposer, I'm sorry, not the opposer, the defender, the king was almost twice his own king's level. So level 6 queen going up against the level 18 queen, level 10 king going up against level 17 king. Very impressive. He's got level 2 golems, like I said, fresh Town Hall 9. Going up against a decently leveled Town Hall 9. It's got Town Hall 8-point defense, but other than that, it's got some Lego walls in there. And so pretty deep Archer Queen, a very solid meta base. Not an easy base by any means, especially with the walls and heroes, as I mentioned. He's going to send in 3 golems, 3 golem goho, brute force. Jump's going to go down here in a second, followed by the rage. I'm sorry, rage first. Always should do jump first. He'll work on that next time, I'm sure. So the rage helps him get in. Golem's going to tank the CC as Barbarian King goes down here in a second. Archer Queen is going to do some amazing work here. The level 6 Archer Queen is going to come in clutch. She's going to help out quite a bit as that king just goes down finally. I got 1 set of double giant bombs down. The Asian Wall of Hogs is going to come in the northwest. That's going to work its way around the top. The top of the base is going to be completely wiped out. The heal was wasted in my opinion. The majority of the heal covered a gold storage in a town hall, which won't do anything. But his second heal was much better, and that's going to help out quite a bit. Double giant bomb. The hogs that matter are right in the middle of that heal for the majority of its time. They've got Skellies chasing around, but the heal helps out, like I said. We'll go ahead and speed it up. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is a really fun war for us. We had a lot of fun being matched up against OneHive, or a OneHive feeder, I should say. They're really solid players. Great war to you guys. We enjoyed it a lot. I hope y'all did too.